Today we're going to learn how to make a coat of arms in a classroom. I did this as a class project not long ago, and this is what the finished project looks like. Basically, you start with a pattern, and I purchased this from Oriental Trading, but you can make your own. If you go to abookandtime.com and go to World Crafts, look under Medieval, under Knights, you'll find links that will take you to places where you can find patterns for this and patterns for all these shapes that we use to decorate the coat of arms with. Lots of different ideas. So go there if you don't want to purchase it, and you can make this base out of cardboard. The first step you do is to choose two different colors to make a nice quadrant on your shield. So you cover your shield with glue, and I prefer something like tacky glue or this gel glue or a glue stick, and that way your paper won't wrinkle. So you cover it with glue as best you can. I'm just doing a rough job here, but I would encourage the kids to make sure they get all the edges. So what you're going to do is use your 4 pieces of paper to cover all the way to the top and all the way to the bottom. Hang it over the sides till you have a nice quadrant. So I cover my complete shield till you don't see anything left of it, and everything's centered, everything's covered, everything's glued. Then you flip it over, and don't mind the ugliness on the back, that was a trial run. You flip it over and you trim your shield just to match the edges all the way around. So then when you flip it back around, you're going to have something that looks like this, okay? So now I have my shield ready to go, and I did this on week 1. And on week 1 with my kids, or day 1, however you do your classroom, we had enough time to do that, and then I gave them all these ideas for images to paste on their shield, and I had them choose. And then I made sure I went home and made a copy for each child of each design that they wanted. So the bigger, bolder designs with less intricacies are good for the smaller children, but the older kids like a lot more pizzazz, and they liked the more intricate shapes. But for our demonstration purposes here, I'm going to use this. So the child then, the second time you come to class, if you do it the way I did, is ready to do shapes. So you take your shape and you just rough cut it out so you have something there that's easy to work with. You choose another color, whatever they want, and you fold it in half. This way, when they cut it out, they're cutting out 2 at one time, and you need 2. So you put it on this folded piece of paper, and I have them tape it down with as much tape as possible all the way around. I'm only using 4 pieces. I'd probably have them use it a little bit more. And then what they do is they cut out this shape that's taped down onto their paper. And I didn't have any problem with any kid having the shape move and having anything be a problem. It all seemed to work out fine, and everybody was able to cut out their shapes. Now once you've done that, then you have 2 of these. And I have some pre-cut to show you that somebody else did. Here are the 2 shapes that she cut out, and then she would glue those here and here, and then you choose another shape and you do the same thing, fold a piece of paper in half and cut that out. Some more industrious students actually had 1 of each. They had 4 different shapes. It depends on what the kids want and how much time you have. So then basically that's the front, and they can decorate it as they please and do anything to the edges that they want. And this particular project also came with a handle for the back, and the kids really did like that. So if you don't have a kit, you just cut out a piece of cardboard about 1 inch wide, and as long as it needs to be to come in about 1 inch, 1.5 inches from each side, and take duct tape and tape it down like this. So they've got a handle on the back, and you're done. Enjoy.